Collective, it's Blaine with Aspire to the Self, another timeless collective tarot reading. Thank you for clicking on to my video. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, therefore the messages will not and may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates with you in your particular situation and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't fit. If it's not resonating with you, it just means I'm not picking up on your energy, which is perfectly okay. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, Soul Family. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that we can get notified of all uploaded content. A Spiral to the Self channel offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, intuitively-led collective tarot readings. Collective tarot readings that cover specific planetary aspects, so a prophetic message for a particular time frame, as well as daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self. Legal disclaimer here. Please keep in mind that Aspire to the Self channel and videos are for entertainment purposes only. That myself, the channel, and the business are not responsible for what a viewer decides to do with the messages that they receive from these videos. In the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, please know that I'm not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. And if I touch on it all, that is just what my intuition is picking up on. And if it truly resonates for you, please make sure you are speaking to those experts in those areas. I am also the author, the Ulrich, of both fairy tales here. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about their intuition, what it is, how it speaks to them, and how they listen to it, how it can be used to help them to overcome all obstacles, help them to heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending, whichever way that looks for them. Okay, it's a very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale. As well as The Dark High Priestess and The Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. This is a fairy tale written for adults about healing and overcoming from spiritual warfare, narcissistic abuse, from family, lovers, and friends, as well as how to keep that inner flame lit despite any adversity you may be going through or experiences such as a dark night of the soul that you need to get rid of. As well as that, no matter how dire things may seem, know that you always have a choice and you are never alone. There's benevolent beings that are around you at all times. The All High, your ancestors, the archangels, the angels, your spiritual team, and they're just waiting for you to give them permission to give you guidance, so that way to help you to fulfill your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Both of these fairy tales are written in the Bard format, so think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. Okay, they're short, they're sweet, they're rhythmic. Okay, and they inspire hope and make you feel good. Okay. Both these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition, as well as my services and products, can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All the information will be in the description box below for you, for your convenience, as well as all of my social media pages and platforms, so that way you do not get scammed by people pretending to be me. If you see this video anywhere else other than under the handle of A Spiral to the Self, please know that it is a fake and a scam, and to please report and block it. I only have one YouTube channel. Okay, something else I'd like to point out is that I'm not a tarot reader, I'm a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a visual and physical representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. Okay, and like always, I'm going to begin the reading with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, Lou, the Archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, which will give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. If any try to abuse technology in any way in the past, the present, or in the future, to take a screenshot, ask, project, open a portal, remote view, or be a monitoring spirit, and in this set, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, which will give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. Please provide clear and concise messages of what you would like the collective to know. Please protect me, this channel, this video, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the high. The sender's mask will be ripped off. They'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective. I hope you guys are doing well today, okay? So the download that I got for you is people are just in awe of you, okay? They want it, they're seeing with their own two eyes that you are a prophet, okay? Like they went and got readings on it to verify your credibility, you know, because apparently your predictions weren't enough, and then seeing your predictions come to real life wasn't enough either. So they went and got readings on, you know, if you were who you said you were, okay? But then again, they're also watching things that you've said play out, okay? And they're freaking out. Like whoever this is, they're freaking out. And then now because they're seeing everything play out, they've already got their little confirmation that you are who you say you are, that you are indeed intuitive, you are indeed, you know, you do have a clear connection with the divine, okay? And I got the song Who's in Your Head by Nick Jonas, okay? So that's the lyrics for that song goes, you moved like magic, you moved like time, you had your heart disguised, when you cried diamonds, yeah they shine, but they blind my eyes, and now I hear the whispers every night, even when I'm dreaming, now tell me baby, were you ever mine? I want to know who's in your head, stealing your heart while I'm still bleeding, who's in your bed, wrapped in your arms while I ain't sleeping. Got lost in your halo, I just want to know. And now who's in your head and your head? I want to know who's in your head. You move like danger, but I don't mind. The way you talking with your eyes. You leave me broken and I can't lie. It gets me every time. And now I hear the whispers every night, even when I'm dreaming. Now tell me, baby, were you ever mine? You get me down on my knees, on my knees. You drive me wild when you want it. And then again, it's just like, who's in your head? So key things from that song is, you know, that really stuck out to me is that they think that you move like magic. So one, they're watching your, whatever you've prophesized come to life. Like they're seeing it with their own too. Like, you know, if you said, hey, I'm going to be having this in my life, and they're like, whatever. And then, you know, however much time, you know, went or transpired, they're seeing it. Like if you're like, yeah, I'm holding out on dating because I know that my twin flame is coming, and they like rolled your eyes like, yeah, whatever, bitch, you know, and then they're seeing you with this person, you're happily married, you're having like, you're living a fairy tale, and they're like, you know. But then also it's like these people, it says that, you know, were you ever mine? So this could be an ex of yours. This is somebody from the past that's no longer in your life, okay? But they're seeing that every time they set some kind of trap for you, you move like magic. Like you're unbothered, you're unfazed, you're just maneuvering out of places, you know, you're being very tactical, and like you seem to know when things are going to happen, when they happen, you know how to bystep it. You know, they're seeing that you're getting guidance, okay? And it says, I got lost in your halo. So this is somebody who's like magnetized by your light, by your vibration, okay? They are in awe of your high vibration, but they don't like it as well because they're not able to run game on you. They are not able to sabotage you. They're not able to betray you because you see them like a mile away. You could see them, you know, a week, a month, you know, 6 months, a year before they're coming, right? You know, whatever your skill sets are. And they're like, who's giving you the heads up? Who's giving you the 411? Who's letting you know what I'm going to do before you do it? Who's in your head? They want to know what kind of magic is this? How are you able to know when I'm going to do things? How are you able to predict the future? How do you know what's going on in my life? How do you know what I'm going to do before I do it, right? Who's in your head? Who's giving you this guidance, okay? And they're wondering if, you know, because of what you can see and because of your skill sets, if you were in a romantic relationship with this person, or you guys had a lot of feelings or something, they're wondering, were you ever mine? Like, were you ever, when we had our thing together, were you truly in it? Like, were you truly under my control? Were you truly under my love spell, or was it a game, or was it like, you know, you knew my intentions, you knew my moves the whole time, but you knew you had a part to play and you just played it, right? Like, say if this is a karmic person that you both have to learn a lesson, and you knew ahead of time that this was a karmic person, you couldn't bypass this person, you had to learn the lesson or you were doomed to repeat it, right? So you stayed there at the specific and, you know, They say divine right time. It's just like you were there in the perfect time to gather what you needed to learn that lesson, then move on. And they're like, were you ever mine? Like, were you ever under my thrall? Were you ever under my love spell? Did I ever actually have hold over you, or did you know everything? Like the whole time? Did you know everything that I was doing the whole time? Because then I got the angel number 459. When you go through behavioral changes and transitions as a result of your spiritual path, it is an opportunity for you to be a teacher to others. The best way to teach love and peace is to demonstrate it through your actions and be loving and peaceful. So again, these people are wanting to know, like, especially this person from your past, like, who the fuck's in your head? Who's giving you this guidance? Because they're seeing you be high vibrational love, high vibrational light. They see how, despite how many times they attacked you, you didn't retaliate, you didn't do anything. Like, you didn't do a little tit for tat. You weren't, say if they're doing witchcraft on you, you weren't sitting there trying to do a little spell back at them. You didn't do anything. Like, they saw you up your spiritual hygiene. They saw that your connection with the all high, or whoever, you get your guidance from, strengthened, and they see that you're at peace. How are you at peace if I'm sending you all this chaos magic? How are you at peace when I'm trying to infiltrate your dream state to disrupt your mind and do mental magic on you? How are you at peace when I'm, at midnight doing distance Reiki on you, trying to corrupt your chakras? How are you still at peace? How are you still this embodiment of love? And it says, I got lost in your halo, that you move like danger. People think that being loving and being of the light makes you weak. And here's where I'm going to school some people. My nose is itching, so this is going to be something somebody needs to hear today, okay? The most dangerous beings on this planet are beings of light. Think of it. So think of angels, okay? And I mention this because I know that these people who worship the dark or into deities, they don't necessarily just automatically go to Satan, right? They go to like fallen angels or things like that. They go to some kind of low vibrational entity. Where do you think they originated from? Especially, like, say, we'll just mention Satan. Where did he originate? What was he originally, right? An angel. What kind of angels do we have? We've got the angel of death. We've got Archangel Michael, who's there, to protect and defend. That will fuck shit up. And so the angel of death is here. Like, they're not nice about it. They just go and handle business. You got the warring angels. You got Archangel Gabriel, who will literally come down here because he doesn't believe that humans deserve God's love and will trick them into doing things just to shed the light that humans don't deserve God's love, okay? Like, angels are the scariest thing that has ever been created by God, right? Because the ones who they are worshiping were created by God, and they went rogue, right? They were fallen, or they just fell out when, God cast out Satan. Whoever got sucked up in that whirlpool when that portal was open, they just had to stay, right? Whoever was part of that rebellion, right? They had to go. But it's like you believed in this fallen angel. You believed in, whoever this low vibrational entity was that sold you some kind of illusion, right? But you mistook the collective's kindness, innocence, and generosity for weakness. When in actuality, kindness and gentleness comes from the strong and only can be expected to come from the strong. Whereas cruelty only comes from the weak. It takes nothing to be unkind to somebody. It takes no effort, right? It takes no effort to really be selfish and to only think about yourself and not care about anyone else and their feelings or, their life or anything like that. It takes nothing. But it takes true courage to stand fully in your integrity. It takes full courage to be kind to others, to be generous, to be trusting, to be loving, right? And that's what your purpose is. Like, your purpose is to have that halo, that light. You are to magnetize, you are to vibrate high, and you teach others by being that example. So with that also is like, who's in your head? Part of your purpose was to essentially awaken these people to the power of the divine, the power of God and Banja. Like, this was, say if the All High tried to speak to these individuals before, they weren't hearing it, they didn't care, but they were going to someone else. They were going to some other kind of low vibrational entity, right? Part of your purpose was to be that light, to be that person who's, unapologetically, has a clear-cut connection with the divine that maybe was hidden in plain sight because you weren't the cliche, you weren't some kind of stereotype, okay, that befit the religious or whatever. You didn't fit that, but you were someone who had complete faith, and you're showing people by your example what it is to be in that faith, right? And these people are also seeing the ones who are trying to do, black magic or witchcraft or things like that on you, trying to set traps for you, things like that. They're seeing that the divine doesn't fuck around about you. These people never believed in the divine, but they do now. Essentially, you were there to be the wake-up call. The divine exists, and when they didn't move correctly, they condemned themselves. They condemned themselves to whatever fate that God has in store for them, right? Because God used you, hid you in plain sight, to be a warrior, to be the enactor of karma. Like, okay, I'm going to give you a blessing on your pathway. I know that your life may have been a little hard, right? But I'm going to give you this blessing. I'm going to disguise it and see if you truly deserve my mercy and my forgiveness so I can give you unconditional love. I'm going to give you unconditional love and see what you do with it. And it's like if you are nice to it and you build, okay, this person's going to be a blessing for your life. They're going to, they're going to help you heal and grow. But if you abuse this person, you try to hurt this person, then you're going to get a taste of my fury and my wake-up call to, hey, that I'm the divine and powerful. You're going to see it and you're going to feel it. It's going to be undeniable. You're not going to be able to unsee this, okay? And they want to know, like, who is it? Like, because their eyes are opening up to the power of the divine, okay? But then now I'm getting, okay, that these people that want to know who, who's in your head, they're all fighting amongst each other now, okay? Because a lot has been exposed from you speaking your truth, but also by you living your example, okay? A lot has been exposed to these people that maybe they were sold an illusion, or maybe whoever was the leader or who gathered them up, got the people to get their pitchforks out, wasn't entirely honest with them, okay? But also that there's proof of the dishonesty. So there's a lot of distrust here. But what I've been seeing is I've seen that they're on the run as well. Some of these people are homeless. Some of these people are running from the law. Some of these people are running from cops. I've seen 3 women trying to, pack up everything they own in a bag and just try to leave town because they're trying to bypass the cops, okay? And they're having to stay, with each other. Like I said, these people don't like each other. These people don't trust each other. They know that they all have had hidden motivations for why they teamed up to do anything to you. But again, they both know that they're in trouble, and loyalty is most definitely tested when it comes to jail and death, right? Like, how loyal, how dedicated were you to the cause when it comes to you and only you going to jail, or you and only you dying, or everybody around you dying? Or if your money starts being pinched, or, if your pockets start getting holes in it, are you still loyal and dedicated to the cause, right? To the, I'm just going to attack a person that never did anything to me. So these people are starting to, like I said, they're all being awoken to the power of God through you, because God and Goddess's favor shows in your life, and they are making themselves known through you. But these people, they're running. They're on the run. They're on the run from the cops, okay? And they're having to stay with each other. They're having to, maybe stay with families and whatnot that... they're having to essentially be, homosexuals. They're having to go and stay, on people's couches. This could also mean getting into relationships just for shelter, okay? Using whatever they have to hide them because something happened to their actual home, or they felt that they were being watched there. I got the angel number 317. Allow your past experiences to make you a better person. Learn from them and let them go. Do not be afraid to express your truths and values in positive and uplifting ways, as mystical and spiritual experiences are occurring in your life due to your increased spiritual openness. Again, so your experience with these people, you need to let it go, okay? You were meant to be a tool. You were used by the divine to open these people up, as well as to, each time these people attacked you, it was just to give you some kind of level up, okay? Each time they attacked you, it just made you have more increases, more blessings. And all their curses, hexes, evil eye were transmuted to blessings for you. but then it just put more and more karmic debt on these people to pay, and it got more and more attention from the divine, you know, and not good attention, okay? So do not be afraid to express your truth. Again, you express your truth in some kind of way about what these people do, and like now they're fighting, now they're like, hey, so remember when you said so-and-so is out here being a deviant and like doing such and such to you, and you know that you were the victim, you know, we heard your sob story, you said you were the victim here, but I'm seeing with my own too that nothing that we've done has affected the collective. They're good, they're great, they're truly inspirational, like they live a good life, like I mean they're puppies and sunshine and daisies over there, and we've been doing the most to destroy it, and like we're broke as fuck, we're hiding out from the cops, like there's proof about what we've done and it's been found, and I'm feeling like you weren't 100% honest about who exactly we were attacking, right? And why we were attacking this person, okay? I want to know, because I got the song Hanging On by Bob Moses, okay? So here's the lyrics for that song. Everybody wants it their way. Hear the sirens on the highway, the cops. City burning on the replay, I don't know where we go. Sick of everything I can't say, tired of losing on a good day. Felt like nothing's coming my way for so long, but you know, I'm still hanging on. Don't you get me wrong, oh, I'm just hanging on. Don't get me wrong, I'm just hanging on. Couldn't tell you what the truth is, doesn't matter what your proof is. If everybody's being ruthless, I don't know where we go. So again, there's a lot of turning on each other. There's proof. There's proof of what you said. Maybe before, like, they were rolling your eyes like, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. But then they're starting to see it play out of everything else you said. You're speaking truth. You're a credible source, okay? Which would have to mean, like, say, if you're saying, hey, I'm a prophet of the divine, or hey, I'm a seer, or hey, I'm a high priestess, I'm a high priest, things like that. And they're witnessing with their own, too, that all your prophecies have played out. That you yourself are also able to bicep traps, and that they're being attacked by something that's not you, right? Your karma would be reflective. Like, say, if you were doing black magic on them as well, your life would be a replication of that, right? You would have some kind of devastation. You know, black magic always comes with a price. They're not seeing you paying any prices. So they're like, look, like someone in the group is, or all of them are scared that they can't come forward. This could be because of blackmail, this could be because of fear or whatever. There's truth that they want to speak, but they can't, okay? But just know each and every day they're struggling. Like they say they feel like they can't win. It's been a long time, you know, that they've been going through this negative karma. They've been going through this repercussions of doing things to you, okay? It's been a long time, okay? But they're hearing the sirens on the highway. And like I said, I had that download of 3 women getting in a car in some kind of subdivision and just like leaving, and they saw a cop car and they stopped and they tried to hide themselves, like they tried to look like a parked car, right? And then they go, but they don't have anything, like, and they're also stuck, okay? Because anytime I see snow in a dream, it means like stuck energy. It turned to winter and they were trying to get food from other people. So they're asking other people for generosity. They're asking other people for help, like for hospitality, for food. Can I stay on your couch? Things like that. I don't have anywhere to go because they're on the run. And it says, you know, the city's burning on the replay. So God's coming, you know, like what they have done in the dark has been brought to light, and it's burning down their own stability. It's burning down their illusions, okay? They're sick of not being able to speak the truth. But then it says again, I couldn't tell you what the truth is because nobody here has the truth, because they were all lied to by someone. They were all convinced to do something by someone, and each person didn't have a good motivation for why they were telling them, okay? But there's also proof as well. They're like, well, someone in the group, or some in the group, are still sticking to their lie, and they're like, I don't care what your proof is my truth, you know, whatever. But they're like, and you know, I know you're thinking that it's better that this truth came out, but I don't know where we go. I don't know where we go from here, is what they're saying. Like, I don't know where we go from here. Like, our lives are devastated. All of our illusions have been burned down. Our stability, our money, it's gone. Like, our resources are gone. Like, I'm tired of losing on a good day. Each day is a new day. But for me, it's just complete misery again. And then it says, some will say it's what we needed. Give me something to believe in, because I've been feeling so defeated for so long, but you know I'm still hanging on. You are the living, breathing example of the divine and divine favor and love, and of the very example of what happens when you live on the good path and you do things the right way. Like I said, you're not a cliche, you're not a stereotype. So like this was really truly an eye-opener for people, of what faith is. I've dealt with that myself. Like, people I've been around that like say they're religious but literally have no faith. Like, I couldn't believe it that me and my path, like, I had more faith and more connection experiences with the divine than they did, and they were at church every Sunday, but they didn't believe or didn't enact the words, the sermons that they were hearing, right? Like, it's like they just wanted the label of, that religion to indicate that they were some kind of good person, but they didn't practice any of what was said in there. Like, they didn't know love. They didn't know how to be, like, non-judgmental. They didn't know how to not play God in people's lives. They didn't know. They didn't care. And they didn't have any faith either. There was just a lot of negativity there. Their minds were focused on lack and loss and fear. And that's not someone who truly has a connection with the divine. You have more of a connection with Satan than, living in the loss and lack mentality than you do with the divine. So just know that, okay? But they're saying, like, I feel so defeated. Like, they've done so much to you. They've done so much to come at you, and they feel so defeated. Like, when am I going to catch a break? Like, I've been going through negative karma. You've been telling me such and such is going to happen and so, but it's never happened. I'm just watching them, like, live their fucking best life, and we are all struggling. We're hiding from the cops. Like, our stability, our money, our resources are gone. When is it going to come back for us? You said it was going to happen at this time. You said if I invested this much energy or time or money into this, like, I'd get this back. I haven't got shit. That's what these people are saying. It says, all that I know is going to change, so will I fall or find my wings? Oh, take me back to when I'm tired of simple days. I'm sick of feeling so afraid, but when it hurts, don't turn away. So again, like, they're also worried about damnation. They're worried about, like, did I truly pick the wrong path? Okay, it's like, think of mind openers, mind explosions, just constantly. Oh, God is real. Which I don't understand how you can believe in Satan and all these low vibrational beings and entities and fallen angels, but you don't believe in God. Like, make it make sense, right? But they didn't believe in any of that, and now it's like, oh, God's real. Oh, God's really real. He, like, will protect his own if you fuck with him. Shit, that means that everything I've done, there's consequence for that, and I've done it, like, every day on the hour, of doing this to the collective. I've been projecting, I've been, doing this every moon cycle, I've been doing this for however many months, years, whatever. Like, there's payment, there's repercussions for that, there's karmic debt for that, there's payment for that. Fuck, like, I have to worry about going to hell. Like, there's heaven and hell now. There's an afterlife. Fuck, like, like, they're questioning their whole life choices now, because it's like, am I gonna fall or do I get my wings? Because, and it's like, everybody's having, like, just one big mind fuck right now of just their head just exploding. And they want things to be simpler, okay? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm just holding on. Like, that's pretty much the entire feeling that we got right now, is I'm just holding on. Like, and they're just seeing you being that positive example of, okay, well, the collective's still getting what the collective said they were going to get something, they got it. And I thought you were saying so-and-so did black magic. I thought you were saying so-and-so was doing witchcraft on you or on us or whatever. Well, if, there's repercussions for doing stuff like that, I'm not seeing any kickback, but I'm definitely seeing a kickback for what we've been doing. So it's like a huge, huge mind fuck for these people. They don't understand what's going on. Spirit, tell us about who's in your head, that these people that want to know who's in the collective's head and how they're still hanging on. We got soul purpose, life change, 9th house, religion, philosophy, travel, twin flame, leap of faith, spirit guide, gossip. So there's gossip, okay? How your spirit guides told you to take a leap of faith. With your like your spirituality, your 9th house here, and how it led you to life changes of a soul purpose, and twin flame or higher level soulmate. So there's a lot of gossip going on. Like I said, these people are like, well, tell me the truth. Give me your proof. Like, what's your proof that the collective, was what you said they were? Because I'm seeing them living a good life. Like, I'm seeing them being this positive example, right? Like, the divine used you to open up these people's eyes to what's real and what's not, and to bring them closer to God, right? But when they kept going instead of listening to God, that's when their lives started getting really fucked up. And now they fear damnation. Like, they fear that there's no coming back from this. They're like, who's in your head? Who's telling you to take this leap of faith? Like, and having these spiritual beliefs here that led you to make life changes. Like, maybe they knew you at a different time in your life when you were hurting. Like, they see that whatever this life changes of you going after your soul purpose, it led you to having a healthier and happier life. You went from pain, I may be saying like drinking or smoking or things like that, to, you removed a lot of people from your life, but you're moving on and up. Like, you're, moving through challenges. What are obstacles to you? Because you're just so fluid. Spirit, tell us about the collective being a positive example. Tell us about the collective being a positive example. Tell us about the collective being a positive example that there's gossip about. Tell us about the collective being a positive example. They see you in this garden paradise, this idyllic times, that you've got this wisdom here, and that these people are in loss and lack. They feel victimized, okay? Like, they have the wisdom here that maybe they chose the wrong path. Tell us more about. And they see that you have the life force, the communication with the divine here. You get the wisdom. You receive the healing. Tell us more about the collective. That you went through a death and rebirth. Okay, what was done in the dark has been brought to light. Okay, so you took this leap of faith. You had your spirit guides tell you, about the life changes you needed to make. Tell us more about the collective. That you released all illusions. 555 is the angel number for change. That you made changes and you released all illusions. You have clarity in your life here. Tell us about idyllic times, garden paradise. That you're moving on to your own paradise. Okay, you're moving on to calmer waters. Like, you're moving on from any kind of hatred, any kind of hurt. Like, you have the wisdom here. When you took this leap of faith on your spirituality, on yourself, with this connection with the divine, like, you're moving on. Clarify loss and lack. Clarify loss and lack. Meanwhile, there's a Knight of Wands here who's in from your past, who's very fearful and is victimized. Like, they're having that loss and lack mindset because they've lost everything. They're not having any more good days. Like, they feel no joy. They feel no happiness. They have no hope. Okay, they have no hope that things are going to get better. Now, a Knight of Wands is heavy fire signs here. Okay, think Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but then also you got someone who's non-committal. So maybe they may have got the messages from the divine, but they never believed in it, or they just ignored it because they thought that they'd get whatever they were wanting from something else. Okay, but this is a person from your past, and a Knight of Wands could also be a player, someone who is promiscuous, like I said, non-committal, that's very passionate. They're rebellious. Maybe they're like, well, I rebelled against the all high. I rebelled against the light. I didn't care about it. I was in it to win it. I was 10 toes down and trying to win at all costs against the collective. And now they fear because they've experienced nothing but loss and lack. They're on the run. They're like, sofa hopping. Okay. Clarify sacred breath and sound. And they see that you had some kind of communication here with your guides, with the all high here, that provided you with healing. Right? And then you have the star here. You could also be in the spotlight. You could be in the public eye. People are seeing you heal. People are seeing you have hope. They're seeing you have this rebirth here because of what you've communicated. Okay, you've communicated that you're connected to the divine. Like, you are exactly who you say you are. That you're a very credible source. That you went through healing. You went through rebirth, and that there's proof. What you say. Like, you're not just some disillusioned person. Clarify death and rebirth. Clarify death and rebirth. They see that you went through a death and rebirth, okay, when it came to partnerships with relationships that were trying to, you know, in many ways try to put you at a stalemate, okay? So you had the awareness of who would provide you with true stability here, that, you know, about a home, about a community here, and what was needed for you to have good fortune to reach your destiny. Because there's a Queen of Pentacles here that was planning and anticipating for you to be with the King of Pentacles and to make you feel powerless and victimized, to trap you again. So, like I said, who's in your head? Were you ever truly mine? You have a Queen of Pentacles here. So you have that they've witnessed you heal and get this communication of how to bypass things. Like they've seen it somehow, right? They see you go through some kind of death and rebirth that, you know, anybody who was trying, any relationship that you had that was trying, you know, in many, many different ways to make you, you know, put you at a stalemate, trying to sabotage you, make you feel like you didn't know what to do, putting you at crossroads. You had the mental, like, you had the awareness here. Your crown chakra was very illuminated. Your crown chakra is your connection to the divine. Your crown chakra was on point and telling you that, hey, it was maybe a community, a former soul tribe. It was people, you know, from maybe even your family that, you know, wanted some kind of good fortune by, you know, this Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So this could be a couple, this could be a mother, this could be a father, okay, that was planning and were anticipating you being all bound and victimized. So let's get some cards for these people. Spirit, tell us about this Queen of Pentacles. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Give us some cards to represent this Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who was getting evidence or proof, okay, that you were impersonating them. Like maybe they were saying that, you know, you were taking their ideas or you were impersonating them, or that whatever guidance you said, that it was them who said it first, okay? But they were trying to get screenshots of this. Or there's actual proof of them trying to impersonate you, so take it where it fits. Give us some more cards about this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because they were dirt digging. They were looking for dirt on you. Stealing your ideas. Okay, so this is a person that was like trying to tell all these people that were banding against you that, hey, this person steals my ideas. I'm the one who had that prophecy. I'm the one who did this first. They were out here stealing your ideas, trying to find dirt on you as well because they wanted to replace you. They were trying to get evidence that you were impersonating them, that you were looking up to them, that you weren't who you said you were. But everyone found out that it was this person who was indeed copying you. Like, they were trying to get screenshots of trying to, you know, manipulate things. So in that song, Hanging On, I don't care what your proof is. Their proof, they were trying to get some kind of proof that you were impersonating them, when actuality it was them impersonating you, trying to steal your ideas, trying to steal your words, okay? Well, all the while they were trying to find dirt on you so they could try to trap you. Clarify King of Pentacles. Give us some cards for this King of Pentacles. Clarify this King of Pentacles. This is somebody that you blocked on social media. Tell us more about this King of Pentacles. Who has love affairs, secret lovers, okay? They like I said, definitely that Knight of Wands energy. They have buddies. Who's fed up? Who's fed up with their third-party situations, okay? They're fed up with their third-party situations. They're extra triggered. Divination spying, so they go get readings on you all the time. They're tripping on you by, you know, whatever these readings are saying about you. Like I said, they truly went to another, like, seer, intuitive tarot reader to confirm if you had abilities. And if they didn't like what that person said, they went to another one, right? They wanted, like, and they got confirmation. You're true, you're bona fide, you are who you say you are. They're tripping on you, okay? They're fake flexing, they act like they got money. They're reflecting because they hate on your spirituality. This is a spiritual hater. They hate on your power, your light, your magic. And, you know, they were giving money to people to also hate on you as well. Tell us about this Knight of Wands. Tell us about this Knight of Wands. Who's this Knight of Wands? This is this Knight of Wands from your past here. He's in loss and lack. They're experiencing car issues. It's been repo. They're carless. They're having nightmares, okay? They're being haunted. Insomnia, paranoia, anxiety, unable to sleep. They're seeing things, okay? And they're lonely. So whoever this Knight of Wands from your past is feeling very, very victimized here. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles who's married to this King of Pentacles. They were planning, they were anticipating of trapping you, but you always got out of it. Like, they couldn't understand that, like how you were able to always get out of it. How are you able to get out of all the traps that I set for you? You got people here, this King of Pentacles is very, very triggered, about you, that's tripping on you, from whatever they find out, and their, whatever readings they get, they trip out on it. They get very, very triggered if they find out that you're doing well. Very, very triggered. Tell us about clarity. And they have the clarity now that they are under divine judgment. Okay, all the illusions have been released. Okay, they know fully well that they are under divine judgment. Okay, it flipped. I saw it flip. Clarify judgment with clarity. Yeah, they have. Whatever illusion was there to make them do this, maybe there was a lot of manipulation magic on these people in this group as well. But whatever's going on here, the illusion's been lifted, that, they're under divine judgment here for the magic they did. Like, they're under divine judgment here. They see with their own too what's going on here. Like I said, they have big changes in their life here because of what they did. Now they're fighting, okay? There's a lot of disputes here because it's the completion of a cycle. With this collaboration here to do things to, they're all at loss, grief, and sorrow. They're having relationship problems again. Like, there's breakups, there's homelessness, they're in anxiety, fear, and despair. They're very overwhelmed. Okay, that you had some kind of romantic offer here. Say this twin flame or higher level soulmate. When you made these life changes, you're getting your wishes fulfilled here for a new beginning. Okay, and that you had the self-esteem and self-confidence to take the leap of faith on your spirituality, and you worked long and hard, okay? Or who actually know this, a Queen of Wands, someone who's witchy, who's, confident, attractive, very determined, okay? This person was was working long and hard. They're very determined to bring some kind of ending to you, but they got the news that you're at peace and that justice is here for them, okay? Like, you're getting karmic justice of this Ace of Cups, this love with this twin flame or higher level soulmate, okay, as you pursue your soul purpose, okay? They're seeing that. These people who were trying to celebrate together, that were, trying to be very, very determined and very consistent with whatever they were invested in to bring you some kind of heartache or betrayal or emotional pain. But they see that your intuition gave you the foresight, okay, of all their dirty little dealings that they were doing with these low vibrational entities and whatnot, that they were trying to use to steal or to trick or, or do any kind of criminal activity against your root chakra here, your stability, your security, your foundations, okay? Root chakra is also your early environment. We do have a mother and father here, a wife and husband, okay? But also trying to make you feel scared, make you feel ungrounded, okay? A King of Pentacles was eyeing your sacral chakra, okay? Because this could be energy harvesting as well, okay? They seen that when you went within and got guidance, that you were able to get a new perspective. And when you did that, catastrophic change happened for these people that were spying and gossiping and watching on a high priestess, an empress, someone who is very, very, very connected to the divine, who's very, very high vibrational. Like I said in that song with Nick Jonas, it's like, were you ever mine? No. I can answer that for you. No. The collective was never yours. The collective knew that you were a piece of shit and that you were karmic and that they had to learn a lesson from you. So they put their foot in the water, the pool, just a little bit to get what they needed from you, and then they pull their foot right back out. They weren't plunging deep in there with you. They knew what you were all about, like they knew what you were all about. So no, the collective was never yours. The collective knew what you were about. The collective knew what you were doing. At least knew, maybe not the full scope when it was happening, because that's part of the karmic lesson, but they knew you were karmic, and they knew that you would betray them or hurt them. So they didn't fully invest in you. They didn't fully develop feelings for you. They were like one tippy toe in the water there to get whatever kind of lesson they needed so they could move on, right? And that's what's happening here. They're watching you, they're spying on you, they're gossiping about you, like who gives this person their downloads, who gives this person like their visions, like I want to know. Who's telling you how to avoid these tower moments that I'm trying to place in your path, okay? To give you some kind of fishy offer, but you're you had a test of faith, okay? You persevered, and it's a missed opportunity for these people, and now they're dealing with financial loss and struggle, all the while you're getting victory with this new beginning, opportunities, abundance from the Creator, who's also provided you with domestic harmony, okay, and independent wealth, okay? This is beautiful for you. You took a leap of faith here. You took a leap of faith. So when that song it says we're hanging on, like, don't get me wrong, I'm hanging on. Like we're gonna find out what that's about. Great Goddess Morgan. Tell us about how they're hanging on. I don't care what your truth is or what proof you have, and everybody's being ruthless. How are these people hanging on? They're trying to get the foresight or the courage to move forward, okay? Because they're trying to think very quickly on what they can do. Because they've done nothing but experience ending after ending. Like, I'm tired of losing on a good day. I'm tired of nothing going my way. They're just experiencing nothing but endings after endings in their life, while they see you are getting success and victory. And they see that you have a new partnership here. I said your twin flame, your higher level soulmate, and they feel victimized. They're in fear. This could also indicate jail time, because it does say that they're running from the law. Okay, they're sofa surfing. You know, they're trying to stay with people. They're trying to get away from the law because of the gossiping and spying. Okay, so this is like stalking, and as well as the intent. Someone knows the intent about what they did. Tell us more about their hanging on. And they see that you're a full Empress, a divine feminine. If you're a masculine, you're just an emperor. Okay, it's the opposite of this card. You're showing up as a divine feminine. Okay, the Empress represents all of the queens in the tarot deck. You're a divine feminine. You have a clear connection to the divine, and you had to go through all the trials and tribulations of all the aspects of the queens in the tarot deck. And I mean, that's not for the faint of heart, most definitely. Tell us more. I'm holding on. And that you're getting celebrations here. You say they feel victimized because you're celebrating. Despite everything they did to try to take from you. There's theft here. There's lies. There's trying to steal from you to cause heartbreak. Okay, they're also heartbroken. So I'm getting that they're trying to move forward, trying to find some kind of quick thing that they can do, because they're just getting they're just getting nothing but endings after endings after endings, while you're getting victory and love. Okay, they're victimized by you being high vibration. They didn't know that you were high vibration. They didn't know you had a connection to divine. Like I said, you were hidden in plain sight for a reason. Excuse me, confirmation verbs over and over again. Like, they didn't know that you were high vibration. You were hidden in plain sight, and the reason was purposeful. It was to wake these people up to who the divine is. Okay, so they feel very victimized that they fucked with the wrong person. Like, they're like, oh, I thought so and so was just somebody that I could use and abuse, and then like they were celebrating of stealing something from you, and trying to give you some kind of heartbreak, but they're under divine judgment for that. And all the illusions have been like, they went within, and they're heartbroken. Because and they're having to surrender because of how you view things, because things have been balanced out. Okay, you're going towards your destiny. You're in your soul purpose here. Tell us more about hanging on. And you walked away from them. You're moving on. Okay, so yeah, you moved on. Okay, when you took your leap of faith, you were reaching your destiny. You're getting that good fortune. Okay, but now there's actual movement here. There's focus about the many, many messages for these people that were spying, gossiping, and watching. Okay, and this collaboration. These people were spying, gossiping, and watching on you. Okay, like what are they scared of? What are these people scared of when it comes to the cops? What are they scared of the cops finding out? Why are they running from the cops? Why are they running from the cops? Because they were trying to steal your inheritance, getting unexpected money. They thought they were going to get some kind of unexpected money. I mean, we have this here. We have they're trying to steal from you. Trying to cause some kind of heartache and pain. Hustling, making it rain, having a financial focus, okay? They're scared because there's many, many messages. So this is like a group chat. This is a thread, okay, of people who were spying, gossiping, and watching that were working together, trying to steal your inheritance, trying to be a financial hustler, okay, focusing on the money and the offers. So there's threads where it's all the offers of these people to work with them. This Queen of and King of Pentacles, okay? All the people they worked with, all the offers. It's all in this chat, okay? So their phones have been tapped. The cops know, and that's why they're all on the run, because it shows essentially their entire plan of, who they offered deals to. Like, hey, if you do this for me, for the collective, if you stalk them, if you watch them, if you do this on social media, whatever, like if you do this for us, we'll give you some kind of payment, because we are expecting that we're going to get this inheritance, this lump sum good fortune from the collective, and we're going to steal it by breaking their heart, by doing some kind of love scam. And people who are hustling for money, people who just think they're going to get that money by tomorrow. Tell us more about what else are they on the front? What else are they on the run from? So they're dodging bullets, okay? So literally, they're trying to dodge each other. Like I said, there's no loyalty amongst thieves. None. Like, loyalty is definitely proven in times of hardship. Like, hey, like, how loyal are you to the cause? How dedicated are you? Are you willing to go to jail? Are you willing to lose your soul for it? How dedicated are you, right? Like, they're trying to dodge bullets because right now they're literally being haunted. Haunted by spirits, haunted by your spiritual team, by the divine, literally. But then also, like, the trauma and the flashbacks, okay, of everything that they've done that they're going to get caught up for, because they're bankrupt as well. These people are groupies that you ghosted. So you just, like, when it says that you left them behind, you went to paradise and you just on up and left. You didn't have any kind of altercation with them. You didn't do anything. You just on and up. And they caught an STD and they were talking shit, or they were talking shit saying that you had an STD and gave it to them or something like that. So again, this is defamation. This is slander. You can get sued for this. You can get sued. Collective, and I've been picking up on that energy a lot. People who have money aren't going to invest in your drama. You know what they're going to do, though? They're going to sue the ever-living shit out of you for defamation and slander. So if there's all these messages about these people that were stalking and watching you, about how they were talking shit, saying that you had an STD when you didn't have an STD, or, trying to, defame you, defraud you, things like that, like being bullies, out there, you will get the shit sued out of you. Like, you will never, what's his name? Joe Exotic from Tiger King. You will never financially recover from this. You're going after an empress, a divine feminine. You will never financially recover from this. And it looks like God isn't going to show you any mercy. Like, you went after, and it's all kind of poetic in a way, right? Like, if your whole motivation for going after the collective, for doing this collaboration, was for money, it's poetic justice that you will never financially recover from doing black magic to take from someone else and their destiny. Like, it's poetic justice. So there's proof. There's all these messages. So that's why they're on the run. Like, they're scared as shit that you're going to sue the shit out of them. But then also, they're also scared that you're going to file charges. Like, you're going to go and you're going to file charges. You're going to go, hey, I know who's part of this collaboration. I know who this wife and husband is, or this mother and this father. I know who they are. And I hope, if they stole anything from you, they're going to have to pay it back with interest. But anything else they've done after that, these people are going to be paying you for life. They're not going to have a fucking, pot to piss in. They know that. They know that. Tell us more about hanging on. Tell us more about hanging on. Yeah, they're aware that they're under divine judgment, and it's affected their stability, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So they're not with this King of Pentacles anymore. There's some kind of divorce or whatever. Someone left the other one, right? Their stability's not there anymore. Their home, not there anymore. They're under divine judgment. And so they're baffled by that. Okay, these are people from your past. Again, who are now stuck at a stalemate because the King of Pentacles wants to be independent, self-sufficient. Again, so they had relationship problems. Now they're having to adapt to their priorities on if they want to come after you or not, because their spouse left them because they want to be independently rich. There's no honor amongst thieves. This King of Pentacles wanted to get out. Why they can get out? They could see, as long as they were still married or with this other person, that they would never financially recover. So they bailed in hopes of saving themselves. Sounds like a good person, doesn't it? Sounds like somebody you'd want to be married to, right? Spirit, tell us how they're seeing the collective. Spirit, tell us how they're seeing the collective. How are they seeing the collective? What's this gossip about? How are they seeing the collective? They see that your ancestors are definitely prevalent. They're like, who the fuck's your ancestors? And I've been getting a lot that they've been trying to research your roots. Maybe they're trying to go as far as genealogy. Who are you from? Who's whooping my ass this man? How are you this protected? Tell us how they view the collective. How they view the collective. And your connection with them, your partnership with your ancestors, and how it has brought you peace and put you in the honoring path, put you in that divine feminine energy, put you in that high priestess energy where you are responsible and have a connection with the divine. That you got the archangels here who, gave you hope and optimism. So they see that you have a connection with the divine. You have a connection with your ancestors, and it brought you peace. That it's put you in the spotlight here. You got how an archangel, spoke to you to give you a new beginning, because they knew that you knew you had a new beginning. That's why you took the leap of faith. Tell us more about how they perceive the collective. Yeah, they saw that the angels told you that you were going to have a family. You were going to expand your legacy. This is part of your legacy, your ancestral legacy. You were going to have, it says your twin flame here was part of your soul purpose, or your higher level soulmate was part of your soul purpose. You were destined to have a family. Okay, and as long as you went through this transformation, you are going to learn and teach people about how to heal, how to be a healing light. Okay, to get rid of any decreases, how you can heal this loss and lack mentality, how you can be that positive example. Okay, and to let go of any kind of urgency. That you let go, and you let God, essentially, with these people that were behind a mask, that had masked intentions for you. How else are they seeing the collective? That you were able to balance and center your energy. You practice self-care. You have this connection to the divine, your ancestors. You have a great partnership and connection here. And that you developed it when you went to isolation. 111 is the angel number for you're on the right path. That you isolated, okay? You maybe went off grid for a minute. There's some kind of contract here. There's some kind of commitment. Hold on, let me see what that's about. Oh, that you were very, very committed to taking care of your body, to raising your vibration, okay? Getting rid of anything and everything that would sever your connection to the divine. You went through a lot of life changes. So that way you would get out of this desperation, okay? This longing, this attachment energy, of, say if it was they wanted you to be heartbroken, getting out of that codependency, or feeling like you needed to be with someone all the time. You took care of your body. Again, getting out of that consciousness of lack. You were very, very committed to working on your body to get out of that attachment and longing energy of being in that consciousness of lack that was putting a stop to you getting this kind of great achievement that you had. And that you knew that these people had hidden motivations that were around you that were trying to fragment your energy. And you took steps, okay? You took this leap of faith here with your religion, your spirituality to manifest by listening to the ascended masters again. And that's why you're getting prosperity, okay? You're getting this abundance, and people are talking about this. They're like, who's in your head? Like, it's like you have everybody talking to you. This person's legit. This person's legit. Spirit, tell us about the reading this person got. Tell us about the reading they got. Great Goddess Morgan, please tell us about what the tarot reader told these people about the collective and their gifts and their connection with the divine. That you moved on, that you transitioned. Tell us what the reader told these people when it came to who you were, who the collective was. When you moved on, you got the truth. And you had a passionate breakthrough. And that it's a missed opportunity to cause any kind of rapid change to your judgment, your awareness, because you're already too tapped in. Tell us more about what this tarot reader said to these people that were wondering about the collective and who's in their head. And that the creator of all things gave you this financial abundance, okay, security when you took this leap of faith. And there's a King of Swords here as well, someone who has the mental clarity, the truth. This could be a authority figure, this could be a cop, this could be an investigator, this could be a military person, okay? That they can't do anything to your mental health, they can't do anything to your crown chakra, your awareness, to try to mess with your money, okay? Because the creator of all things gave it to you, no one can take it. And there's a King of Swords involved as well, so they know that the cops know. The cops know, this King of Swords knows about how there's this group here trying to get some kind of celebration by trying to steal from you, to steal some kind of money from an empress, someone who's very, very connected to the divine feminine, okay? And that they're going to go to jail. They're going to be very, very victimized and trapped in their own relationships because things have been balanced out, or because you're an earth angel, and that they have to surrender. So they told them, this tarot told them that you are an earth angel, that you're divine, feminine or masculine, and that they're bound to these relationships they have with other people to try to steal from you. And that you know about what this Queen of Pentacles worked long and hard on. Like you got the truth. Like you'll never see this person in a different way. They won't ever be able to cast any kind of illusions. At the moment you knew the truth, that you just like, you like cut the cord and you lost all connection with them. Family, lover, friend. Yeah. Who collaborated with others. We got a Queen of Wands that came out before. What else did this tarot say? That it's a completion of a cycle, okay? That they're not able to do anymore, that they have catastrophic change coming. You know, like they're going to experience nothing but tower after tower for the witchcraft they used. Trying to manifest things in your life. This Knight of Wands again. Who, this community, this family now has the foresight that they're going to have to plan to move. Okay, because you're getting victory and an ending is here for them trying to create any kind of, like for them to have any kind of fast actioning thoughts, okay? Against your spiritual beliefs, your 9th house, the King of Wands. Not any kind of illusion, okay, to block change or to control you. That whatever will be done in the dark will be brought to light, that you will have success and optimism, okay? That you're going to see the truth. So they're not going to be able to give you any kind of illusion. And they're fighting with each other because they've been left for dead. They're experiencing painful endings. They're betraying each other. They don't trust each other at all. Because you healed from these people from your past. And that's why you are getting this Wheel of Fortune, this High Priestess here. You being the High Priestess. You have inner peace because you mastered your skill. You mastered your skill. You have inner peace. You mastered your connection with the divine, and you're in your life purpose, and they can't take you out of it. So you're in your North Node. Like King and Queen of Cups went within, and they're heartbroken because you walked away from any kind of relationship with them. And now you're getting your wishes fulfilled on this new beginning. And this, and you're getting this romantic offer that in many ways is going to provide you with many opportunities. And these people that were spying, gossiping, and watching on you are now going to have to be resilient for what they were invested in to try to get you to give them money. Because you stated your truth. You're in that Queen of Swords energy. You stated your truth. You're very intelligent. You're very aware. You're very intuitive. You set boundaries, and that overburdens them, and they're now going to have the strength to overcome the justice system. Divine justice, but also justice in the 3D, because they got the news that you're going to get this money, this inheritance, this lump sum good fortune they were promising each other, and that they are stuck, they are bound to the low vibrational entity or whatever energy they were trying to put out. And they're going to have to fight and and have the determination to do this. Because they're going to be in the Five of Pentacles, they're going to be poor. They're going to be out in the cold. While you're self-sufficient and independent and abundant, they're going to have to adapt their priorities on, trying to give you some kind of fishy offer. Because right now, they are in loss, grief, sorrow, and despair because you have emotional fulfillment. You have your Ten of Cups, you have this family. And a King of Pentacles feels like they are stuck at a stalemate because you have your Emperor and this Cup of Love here. And that puts them in anxiety, fear, and despair because you won. You won. Who's in your head? The divine, They know you're an earth angel and they found out a little too late. I'm talking about your spirit guides, who they are, who you are, where you come from, things like that. Give us the tea on these people. They wanted to tempt you, seduce, and allure you, okay? But now they're having to face their own demons, their inner demons. They were trying to seduce and allure you so that you would have to face your inner demons, but you did. The red flags are there, so stop ignoring them. You saw all the red flags. And they can't find nobody like you because you're the only divine feminine or divine masculine that they've ever, like I got lost in your halo and you bring me down to my knees. Like, they've never experienced divinity. They've never experienced high vibration for it. And now they're fading away. There's death here for somebody for trying to corrupt your system with their death magic, their spiritual warfare. Because you asked the divine and your ancestors for guidance. Give us a tea. You told your story, so you're saving lives. So they see you in the spotlight. They see you, teaching people. These are 3D and 5D bullies that a cop knows about. Again, like there's jail time for these people because when they spread rumors, no one believes them. You've transmuted all their black magic into blessings. They cannot compete where they don't compare. They know this. They find you to be irreplaceable, the one. I saw it flip. I'm trying to see where it flipped at. Because they wanted to marry you for money and then unalive you. Be a black widow. That goes into the wanting your inheritance. And being super devastated that you're gonna, part of your soul purpose was having a twin flame or higher level soulmate. And that you were getting them. And they owe money. Your ancestors are calling you home. They helped you through all this. That's why they want the money so bad. They're tired of losing on a good day. Maybe they owe some really powerful people that they cannot pay. You, says when you made life changes, you did the shaman diet to detox. So you ate nothing but, you cut out sugar, cut out salt, and ate a little bit of meat, but mostly veggies. So like eating very clean. Your spiritual team has the enemy in a chokehold. Yeah, they know it, they feel it. For their hidden motivations. Of a copycat. Again, someone who was saying that you were copying them, but it was definitely them copying you. They wanted to be you, so they can't compete where they don't compare. They were viewing you as competition, and they were trying to say that you were copying them, that you were doing what they were doing, when in actuality, this person's a secret fan. They're copying you. They want to be you. They investigated you but couldn't find any dirt. Remember, this copycat was dirt digging. We got that twice. They've been researching your roots. I can't even make it up. Trying to find out who you are, what you are, who your ancestors are. And they've got some kind of fixated interest. They're obsessed. They failed their test of integrity. And your dreams and visions are providing you with answers about this rivalry. Again, they viewed you as competition, but they can't compete where they don't compare, and how you rose from the ashes. And those aren't your friends, they're your ops. So these were people that, this is from your past, these were friends. What does Goddess want the collective to know? What does Goddess want the collective to know? That you're moved by Goddess, you are here as a lineage of the rose. You were soul called, to work for Banja. So if you're a high priestess, you're a high priestess of God and Banja, of the goddess here. The anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. You have soul gifts, so you're anointed. And what does it say in the Bible? Even though I'm not a Bible fan, touch not my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. They harmed a prophet. They're trying to send black magic and stuff, and now they're paying for it. That you need to slow down and to, get rid of anything that's making you live in an unsustainable way. What blessing should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? A blessing on your love. It does say that you're going to have a higher level soulmate or a twin flame here. And a blessing to lift sadness, okay? To help heal you. What does the collective's higher self want them to know? The collective's higher self want them to know. Empathic overload. It's time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature, so you can feel and experience everything and everyone, okay? Especially if you're highly intuitive. So definitely up your spiritual hygiene, cleanse yourself, take your ritual baths, cleanse your space, things like that. Okay, ground yourself. Home sweet home, your home and family matters require your attention and tender loving care. So make sure that you are ignoring external, distractions right now and focusing on the home. Energy of protection, your belief that you are not safe, maybe inviting an energy that is throwing you off balance. Affirm that you are safe, loved, and protected at all times, okay? And a starry night, the beginning and glistening light from the stars reminds you that there is hope for your future, okay? And that's soar. You are getting ready to fly above all your obstacles and embrace life in a most magical way. You're getting a second chance at life. So to let go of all your past experiences. 111 is the angel number for you're on the right path. We got that twice. 1 week is pretty significant for something. And Hades. So again, we had death here for some of these people. We had death, that there's endings to them. So we have Hades, the lord of the underworld. This could be someone dies in a week. Maybe that was the entity they were working with to try to bring endings to you. We did have death magic here, but 1 week is pretty significant. All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide some clarity for what you already intuitively know. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the Dark High Priestess and the prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. Bye, guys.